94.5 FM.
It's 15 minutes now before 8 o'clock. We have the BBC World News at the top of the hour. You know the routine by now. We open up the guest room. We have people visiting. And so we have to lay out the fine china. Let's welcome a financial advisor, a personal development and career coach, a certified financial services specialist, former unit manager of the year for a major financial conglomerate. I'm not sure which of the hats she's going to wear today, but we want to find out how all of them came to be on her head. Rachel Singh, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Derek. How are you doing?
I am fine. Welcome.
It's great to be here.
It's
at
good
Radio
to have
Jamaica.
you.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yes.
You can ask me about my business now. Come, let's get into it.
So like you have a lot of business to share. All right. As I say, let's start at the beginning. Tell me all about Rachel, from the little girl to bigger man.
Rachel, the little girl, is always a fun, vivacious person. Always the life of the party, even from I was 2 years old. My mom will tell me the stories. Rachel, whenever Rachel go missing, I would just spot a circle of crowd and guess who in the middle? Rachel, a wine and go down and a wine and go down and up. So I was always a fun person.
Yes.
I always love entertainment.
Yes.
And I'm just a lover of life.
All right. That's a good thing. Where were you born?
I was born right here under the clock.
Under the clock?
Right underneath the clock.
Kingstonian?
Kingston girl.
Born and raised?
Born and bred.
And you went to school where?
So I went to Merle Grove High School, which I graduated, and then I went on to the University of Technology. So that covers my high school and college years.
So let's go back to Merle Grove. Back in your Merle Grove days, did you still wine and go down, or were
at
you
home,
more?
not at school.
Oh, so you weren't the class clown.
I was always quiet and reserved. I still am. I would say that I tend to be very unassuming. So the person you see now on the social media is not the person you probably interact with on a day-to-day basis.
All right, so you save the fun side for your comfort zone.
Yes, because sometimes it gets unfiltered,
Ah. Sorry, that was a little slow in hitting me. All right. So I wanted to say it's probably a Jekyll and Hyde, but you'd probably say, no, it's balance. It's making time for fun things to, really enjoy the best of life, to pull everything out of life when you're not at work, when you're not,
Yes.
making ends meet and doing the things
right.
that you have to do on a daily basis to support family and life.
That is so, and also not killing individuality, because it's not buried anywhere, it's still there. So it will come out in the work, it will come out in school. Everyone knows that I'm the vibes person. You give me a task, anything to do with the planning or anything to do with an event, call on Rachel, I'm going to kill it.
Yes.
So the Rachel that shows up at 9 to 5 is not the same Rachel that's on the stage.
Yes. So you can put on the other hat when time comes, as we say.
Same way, Derek.
Same way. All right. So what would they remember you like at Merle Grove, besides being shy, unassuming, quiet in class?
Yes.
I'm describing it right?
I think I would say that they mistook my confidence for cockiness. They used to say, Lord, she walk and she go and she better than people. She cock out her bottom and she put out her chest because she want, but it's just confidence. It's not cockiness at all.
What did you want it to be when you were there?
I wanted to be a flight attendant. I wanted to be a corporate professional. I wanted to be an artist, and I also wanted to be a business person.
At high school?
Yes.
We usually hear that range of, interests a little earlier on in the primary school. But even at high school, going into UTech, you still had that broad range of things that you wanted to accomplish.
Yes, and I pursued many of them while I was in high school and college.
Yes, and still doing that, I'd imagine. What are some of the things that drive you now?
My passion for my family and my goals that I want to achieve. I've set large goals for myself. financially, socially, and spiritually. And so my aim is to always be my best self or the best version of myself, and that my family can live a life that is exemplary, not just ordinary.
Yes. Yes. All right. What does that mean now? What are the things that you do to ensure that that becomes a reality?
I work hard. I engage with them. We do everything together. My family is my biggest support system. We start projects together, and we are there through thick and thin. We build together.
Yes. Talk to me about family. Family.
So
is...
I have 2 boys.
You're a mother of boys.
Yeah, I'm a boy mom.
Yes.
The oldest is an adult now, and the youngest is going into 6th form in September.
And what is it like being a boy mom?
Adventurous, and it also keeps me youthful.
Yeah.
You know, I think having boys have made my life so much better. As a matter of fact, when I got pregnant with the first boy, I said, God, please make it be a boy. Because I grew up with 3 girls. Imagine being in a household with 4 female.
So you grew up in a largely female household.
Yes,
outside
my mother and 3 girls.
Whoa. And so you had enough of that now. You said,
oh,
no.
Yes, man. I said, God, I hope it's a boy.
No more hair plaiting, no more playing with daddy, no more girly stuff.
So I got my desires.
Yes, twice over.
So be careful what you put out there in the universe.
Indeed.
I want to have 2 sons, and I got my 2 boys.
Indeed, I've heard it said. You manifested it. You spoke it into being.
Yes.
All right. What was it like while they were young? They kept you...
Look here. I had my first son in my 20s, and I'm telling you, if you want to know struggle, being an inexperienced mom, it was a good struggle, not bad struggle. It has molded me into the person I've become. I don't wake up early, and because of my children, I can wake up early and be here for this interview. I'm a late sleeper. So even in terms of time management,
yes,
and building relationships with people and exerting patience, I learned all of that raising children. So I think I've become a better person, not just a mom, a better person, period.
Yes.
Having those boys.
Talk to me about your foray into the arts. Drawing, acting, modeling, dancing. I hear you worked with the Tony Wilson Dance Theatre Company.
Yes, I was a part of the group. I did creative dancing at the Little Theatre. You know, they always put on those stage performances.
Yes.
So I took part in those. I also, you mentioned about the art. I started the art in high school. I pursued it at the advanced level because I loved it so much. As a matter of fact, they did not offer art at the A levels at Margrove at the time, and I lobbied for it with a group of about 5 persons. Say, guys, we need to have this on the syllabus because I need to go to 6th form, but I am not leaving art. Because and then I took it right through.
So painting, drawing, sketching, the whole works.
The whole works.
You still do a bit of that?
I still do a lot of it. I have a website, www.rachelexhibit.com, where most of my work is displayed.
Okay, good. We'll take a look at that.
One more time, I look in. What's it say?
www.rachelexhibit.com.
And everything spelled properly?
Properly.
Okay, thank you.
You know, here she talk. She's not wearing the Brookout hat this morning.
So therefore the spelling would be proper. Okay, I got it.
All right. Rachel, you did the paint and sip pop-up parties. I remember when I heard about the sip and paint. How did that come to you?
Okay, so art is my passion, obviously.
Yes.
But I know it has its benefits. It's very therapeutic. It helps you to unleash your inner creative side. It helps you to relax and unwind. And being in corporate, I know how stressful the work environment and life can become. And even for me, art has been therapeutic. You know, when I pull out that canvas, Derek, and throw my glass of wine, and play a little soft music, nobody can talk to me.
So where somebody would leave the corporate work day and go home and perhaps just slump into the sofa.
Just get lost.
You go for the easel and the paintbrush and...
Yes, I do.
You create.
And I create.
Yes. What's your preferred style? Yes.
I think I go for bold colors, but I also think that I go my inspiration is from real life events, people, places, things,
Landscape.
landscape as well. So I've never categorized myself as this type of artist or that. I just paint and I express
whatever pops up.
freely.
Yes.
So maybe that doesn't even fit into a category, and I'm okay with that.
Perhaps you can start a new category.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have had quite a few of those, from free spirits.
Yes.
You know, think of Pablo Picasso, for instance. I can't imagine the first time he did a piece, people say, "I want that."
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Now we pay good money for that.
Right.
Yes. So how often do we have the Paint and Sip pop-up parties?
At least twice, but minimum once per month. We're hosting another one on the 30th.
Oh, really?
30th of September and also on the 1st. So if you can't come on a Saturday, you can book on a Sunday.
Where do we see these?
Right here in Kingston. Always places with great ambiance. For
So it's
example,
not a set venue. It's
no, it's
here,
a pop-up.
there, and
We
everywhere.
keep it exciting. You'll never have the same experience twice.
Okay. So we have to check the website to
So you
find out where
just
it's
follow
popping
me
up.
at Rachel Exhibit and everything will be there. It's always posted in my bio.
Okay.
So the dates change and I update the page.
Yes. Paint and Sip pop-up parties and pop-up shops, which has been buzzing a little bit for a while now. So the next one is month-end September.
September 30 and October 1.
And October 1. Okay. So we've...
So it's a Saturday and a Sunday.
Okay.
I hope to see you, Derek.
No, I'm going to
Don't
pop
just
up at your
take
pop-up.
the information.
I
or
will
take it
pop up
safe.
at your pop-up.
Yes.
And I'm going to visit your website to take a look at some of these. You say you involve the family in all of these. Do they paint as well? Have you passed on that gene?
They paint.
They paint.
But not they don't love it as much as me. They're into games and another one is into technology.
Yes. What about Hobby? Is still there? He's
Hobby is my 100% background and support. He's always on the sidelines. He's not a social media person. You won't see him, but he's there.
okay. They call them the silent
and he's
partners.
here at every event.
The silent partners. All right. So he's giving you the moral support.
Moral, physical, him do the heavy lifting, the promoting, the selling. He
Yeah.
wears the full hat.
Okay, good. So everybody's wearing a number of hats in this family. Great
Yes.
stuff. The family that paints together
Stays together.
And sip.
And sip.
Yes,
And paint. And
yes.
vibe together.
and vibe. So what's corporate for you? What do you do outside of painting now?
Well, I work full time at a corporate conglomerate. I'm a
Yes.
unit manager. I manage a team, big up my empire.
Yes.
Team Jamaica, the best sales team in the island. If anyone wants to dispute that, talk to me. So we offer full service financial services to the public, and we do it on a one-on-one consultation basis. We work with self-employed and business persons, and also corporate professionals.
And you have a separate website for that.
We are at Empire Team JA on Instagram.
Empire Team JA. All right, we're going to have a look at that too. And I shall be popping up next month end. And perhaps we can take a sip and cheers
Take a
to...
sip and paint.
I shall try to paint.
Yes, and have some fun. You have to bring the vibes.
Yes,
Because you
indeed.
don't sip and paint without the vibes.
Indeed. Listen, Rachel, it's been a delight. Thank you so
It's a
much.
pleasure too. Thank you so much for having
Great
me.
meeting you, and great to see the person behind this Paint and Sip pop-up party
Yes.
series
This is your
that
girl.
I've been hearing about. All right, we look forward to great things coming out of your creative imaginings. And we thank you so much for passing through our guest room this morning.
Thank you to the listeners, guys. Take care. All the best.
All right, guys, that's artist and financial services chartered professional wearing all her hats this morning as she passed through the guest room, Rachel Singh. Good having her with us. We have the BBC World